and I haven't been taking care of my health. So I'm going to have mini buns. Also considered getting a breast reduction. I'm going to do my hair, and I want to talk to you about a decision that I've made while we style my hair. Okay, my hair is freshly shampooed. I did it this morning. Let's get started. I'm just going to do something quick and simple. It was a wash and go, and then I did run the B-Girl Crazy Sexy Curl mousse inside of all throughout my hair, throughout the back, and it has air dried. It feels like it is completely dry, so now I'm going to manipulate it, and I'm just going to do a really simple style. I've decided that I'm going to start my health journey. I got on the scale the other day and I was shocked. I shouldn't have been too shocked because, let's be honest, I have been eating out a whole lot, and I haven't been taking care of my health, and I have to go to the doctor. My doctor appointment is 22 days away, so I want to see how much progress I can make in the next 21 days. That means I have to get started and get on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out processed foods. I'll eat natural sugars. I'll have natural sugars, but I won't have like additional or added. Is that going to include my coffee? I don't have coffee all the time, but it might. And this is not about the number on the scale. It is about my health. I do have high blood pressure, and I want to get off of my high blood pressure medication. In order to do that, I have to get healthier. And my current weight is also a factor because, well, I know that if I make these changes, it could drastically lower my my blood pressure number. And I'm just trying to get my part down the middle. If you ever need kind of a guide, you want to go the middle of your nose up, and that'll help you get the middle part, okay? Or tell you where to start your middle part. So why am I going to do it now? Well, I need more energy, and I also have been dealing with some back pain. I do have a sedentary job because I work from home and I work on my computer, so I sit a whole lot with my job. And I probably should take more because since cutting bangs, I have seborrheic dermatitis, guys, so don't mind. It's not that my scalp is dirty per se. I just didn't do the treatment this time. I just gave myself a quick shampoo and a scrub. So I'm going to have mini buns because the bangs that I cut, they're going to go into the little buns. And I didn't want them to be so far back. Actually, you know what? This doesn't have to be perfect. So let's take some of this hair back here that's a little bit longer, and then we can make it a little bit bigger. So yes, I've been experiencing lower back pain. I've also considered getting a breast reduction because of that. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do, but first I'm going to start with trying to, I know I should do some stretching in the morning, and which is really difficult. But when I wake up in the morning, it's just, I try to get out of bed and I give myself a, what they call a boost by jumping on social media, which I know is not great, but it's what I do. So I knew I had set some kind of goal for myself way back when to get healthy by 40. And here I am at 41 years old, and I'm still, not only am I'm not going to say I'm at the same spot because it's worse. What we're going to do is I am going to incorporate more fresh fruits or fresh juices. I have been drinking celery juice lately. I do it every morning, And the goal for that is to help with my blood pressure also. But I am going to also include some beet juice. That's good for blood pressure. I am going to start moving and exercising. Walking in the neighborhood, getting small steps, starting small for big results. I think last year around this time I was walking with my friend just about every morning at 5:30 a.m. And lately in Michigan, it has been extremely hot. I mean, it has been in the 80s, like at 5 a.m. And I'm like, I cannot walk. Which also, I telling myself, why did I decide to do bangs now? Because it's hot. Bangs on my forehead, it's hot. So that's why I decided to put this style in. Just so I can have the bangs off of my forehead, and so that my hair is not just in a ponytail. So I like that currently. I like that my hair feels, oops, this is not it. You have to be really careful with rubber bands. I'm going to tell you all something. I generally don't use them on my hair or in my hair a lot because I'm afraid of breakage. I don't want to say afraid. I just don't like it to get tangled, and that's what's happening, is it's getting tangled in the rest of my hair. And so I'm really careful about putting them in, and I'm really careful about taking them out. This looks pretty good. Let's push this up. Ponytails are not my easiest style, and I'm not doing a ponytail. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this over here. And maybe adding this extra wasn't a great idea, but what's done is done, because these are going to be in buns or like Bantu knots. But like I said, what's done is done. So let's do it on this side. I am adding some jam, shine-in jam, to slick this part back. That's one of the only products I have currently to do that. So I'm going to add that. And again, my hair is dry. And then I'm going to fluff out the rest of my curls to give it some volume in the back. The Doux has given me some shine. The Doux Bee Girl has given me some shine. And if you all would like to try it out, I do have a discount code for you. This video is not sponsored, but I do have a discount code if you want to check it out. Because you saw my hair at the beginning of the video. It would have stayed like that until I manipulated it like I'm doing now. And I did detangle my hair while it was wet, while the conditioner was in there. So that makes it a little bit easier for me to get through the curls right now. But my current weight is not far from the weight I was when I was about to deliver my daughter, which is kind of embarrassing. It's not there yet, but it's close. And I need to prove to myself that I can do things like this too. I see other people do it, and I know that I can do it too, and so I just have to do it. And I want to take you all along, and I hope you'll join me. You know, I plan on uploading a video every week. I'll update you, and that's just about 2.5 weeks away. I'll update you on my progress, and we can get this done. So this looks like way more hair. I'm gonna take some of this out. Yeah, that's better. For me, this style doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm gonna get it as neat as we can. So I know carrying extra weight can have other issues like My family has a history of diabetes. Okay. It runs in my family, along with heart disease. Heart disease, as I've learned, is totally preventable. But as I've grown, I have had to learn other ways of eating, and I haven't always adopted them as thoroughly or as quickly. I raised my daughter vegetarian. Her dad and I agreed on that, and so, you know, just to give her a leg up. Has that been perfect? No, I've sent her out, and sometimes my well-meaning family, like my mom, you know, would give her things like bologna and stuff like that. And my daughter loved it, of course, because that stuff is made to taste good. So I'm going to twist my little buns. And I'm going to secure my buns with a rubber band. And I hope that at the end of the 21 days when I go to the doctor, I do plan on getting another, this is a checkup, but I'm getting a refill on my blood pressure medication. And that's okay, because it's keeping me from having a heart attack. But I do hope that one day soon, or within the next year, I can get off of my blood pressure medication. I can have full energy. What you all can hope to see again is me doing some prepping of some of the juices that I'm going to make, or some of the smoothies. I am going to eat salads, and I hope to have energy. I just want to have energy. I know protein is important as well, being over 40. So I also do want to increase my muscle mass and my protein so that I can grow my muscles. And so I'm going to do that as well, but that's going to be through plants also. I'm not going to do it. I have been eating a lot of the processed things like burgers. I've been going to Chick-fil-A a lot, and it's time for that to stop. I want to go in a different trajectory than my parents, and I know it's possible. So I'm going to make that happen for myself. Just going to fluff this out a little bit more. My comb is not here, so I'm going to use my hands. Okay, I'm just going to put my fingers, slide it into my roots, and push it out. Okay, slide it into my roots, and then at the bottom, I'm just going to pull that apart. I'm also going to do it like this, push it up, and you can see some of the volume already. I like it. I'm going to pull this up and kind of rake my fingers at the roots. And hopefully that created some volume. I see a little flakes. So I want y'all to tell me if you are dealing with any health issues, or if you're already summer ready, you've already been consistent. Let me know what you have done. We can have that conversation in the comments. I'm listening to motivational things to keep myself encouraged. I think everybody deals with some negative self-talk. Sometimes mine is very heavy because I have a lot of negative self-talk within, and so doing this, even recording this video and talking to you all, I have hesitated. I have felt like it's a lot, and I don't know if I'm going to do it, but here I am putting myself out there, and I hope you all ride with me, because this is going to be, I want to prove that I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm telling myself I can do it. I'm telling myself I can do it. I'm not any different from anyone else who has done it. It's possible. It's just going to take some grit and work. Okay. What do y'all think? I kind of like this hair. It's off of my face. I do like that. I like how you can still see my curls. You can still see some definition. It may look like frizz, but you know, here's some curls. I don't mind a little frizz. Here's a curl that was undisturbed. Again, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. And if you all need an accountability partner, I'm here. Let me know down below. We can connect. I will hold you accountable. I will ask you every day if you need me. Hey, did you work out? Did you eat a salad? Did you drink your water? Let's do that. We can do this together. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.